Hello guys, it's Jordan from Jordan Aoki Review. Thank you guys for coming back. Today we have the Sennheiser IE200. This was loaned to me by a friend and I appreciate it very much. You know who you are. So today we'll be talking about this Sennheiser IE200. Sennheiser, a brand that is very well known in the audiophile community, and the IE series is also very well received. Okay, we have the IE300, IE900 and IE600. All of them just came out quite recently. I mean, like last year or last 2 years. All right, so all of them depends on what is your preference. Okay, so maybe for you guys out there who like bass, okay, you will have taken the IE300, or if you are the person that like technicality, okay, maybe the IE900, or you like something in between, maybe the IE600. all right, but for me, I never get any of those. Okay, I tried all of them, but I never get any of those. Why? Just that being IE300 is a little bit too bassy, okay, and too boomy to me, which my library doesn't need that. And IE900 is too technical, okay, to me, and I just find that sometimes just a little bit too much to me, and it is expensive. All right, and IE600, the price is up there, okay, it's up there, but something else is up there as well. The treble, okay, the energy, okay, the treble energy is also up there, which is, it will be quite chaotic, okay, if I listening it with my J-pop library. Hence IE600 is a no-go as well. So will this IE200 be my pick? Will I recommend it to all of you? I would say short spoiler first, I would say yes. Okay, yes, but only for a certain people. So hear me out. So disclaimer first, I have this not for long, okay, not for long. I have this for half a day now. So my experience, my listening impression on this is just based off half a day time. So take a grain of salt, right? So the sound signature on this, I would say, is neutral. Okay, it's neutral. You guys might disagree, but to me it's neutral. Why? It doesn't sound very basic to me, right? And the vocal, the piano gain is not too up to sparkle too much to me as well. So hence I would say this is quite a neutral set to me. All right, so let's break this down. For the bass part, all right, bass part, if you all haven't watched Timmy video from Giz Audio, you guys should go and visit his channel and watch what he said about this IE200. He said that if you do a tape mod, okay, like what you do with your keyboard, you tape mod it, okay. If you do a tape mod on the nozzle, okay, of this IEM, you will be able to tune the bass up by a little bit. All right, because this time they have did a little bit of special features. Okay, you can put your ear tips, okay, either slightly outwards or inwards. Okay, if you put it inwards, it will cover up the hole. Okay, so it will be more bassy, okay, in that sense. So these are features that are quite interesting, because you can get to, how to say, adjust your bass in your preference. Okay, so something very interesting, something very, I would say, very new. Okay, usually people will use switches, okay, or use module to do that, but this time they use tips, okay, ear tips to cover up the nozzle. So if you plan to do a tip swapping, okay, like what Timmy have said, it might be a little bit loose, hence you can do the tape mod, okay, recommended by Timmy from Giz Audio. It's just brilliant. But for me, even after the mod, okay, the bass is still not for bass head, okay, it's not for bass, it's adequate for me, a bass like person like me is enough. But for you guys out there, for majority of people out there, it might not be enough. I would say, I just guess that, okay, just might not be enough for all of you. All right, so I would say punches and slam are not that hard, okay, not that hard. Maybe partly because of the fitting to my ears as well. This is very small, hence I have a little bit of a sound leak. So that's why I'm not getting the best bass response from that. Maybe you guys can get a better feed, or after you guys tip roll a little bit, you can get a better bass, okay? But for me, it's just alright, okay? Just alright. And the mids and the highs on this is, I would say, is the star of the show, okay, over here, because it's very clean, very clear, crystal clear, and I would say you can hear every instruments and every vocal, every notes, okay, very clearly. And the technicality on this is quite good, really is quite good. It's better than average, I would say. I don't have a lot of very technical set, and this is easily one of the most technical set that I have, okay? But starting with, I don't have a technical set with me, okay? So this is quite technical, and it also is not very, I would say, harsh, okay? It's not harsh, totally not harsh, okay? This is perfectly for people that like a fatigue-free listening experience, okay? So, or to contrary, like the IE600, which is a little bit too much for some of you out there, alright? This is not that. This is definitely not that. You can listen to this for 5 hours straight with no complaints, okay? With no fatigue, so no worry. And the build on this, okay, let's go to the build. So the sound impression, I just give a very simple the elaboration, because I really don't have a lot of time. So that would be my sound impressions. That's all for the sound impression. Let's go to the build, okay? The build quality on this is in plastic, is very light, okay? It's very light. I don't feel it in my ear, okay? I cannot feel it in my ear. You can wear this all day, okay? You can wear this all day without fatiguing, without even feeling it in your ear. You might forget this is in your ear, all right? But the cable is a disaster to me, okay? This cable, it is comparable to the Eco OH10, okay? OH10, their stock cable is a nightmare, okay? If you guys know, if you guys own that thing, you know that it is a nightmare, okay? And I would say what are other cables? Like the Andromeda, Campfire Andromeda also have similar cable, is kinky, okay? So I have it over here, and I can't even get it untangled, okay? Oh yeah, it just untangled. Okay, previously I was not able to get it untangled because it's just very kinky. It just hold up its shape. It have memory and everything, so not the best cable. And the Y split, oh my god, Sennheiser, you do this? Really? This Y split is the most, I would say, worst Y split that I've ever seen, okay? Worst, okay? Literally the worst Y split that I ever had, because it's just a simple plastic wrap, okay, on this, and like, what? Okay, so this is definitely a very bad cable to start with. And you guys, when you are swapping your cable, you might have difficulty swapping it because the port, okay, the connector on that is a little bit longer. So if you want to change to another cable, okay, you guys need to try it out first, okay, or go and ask in the community which are the aftermarket cable that can fit this IEM, okay? The stock cable just cannot make it. And also I forgot to mention, the microphobics on this is so bad. It's so bad, okay? I have, if I'm walking, okay, if I'm walking back and forth, I'm commuting, I can literally hear the sound of the cable rubbing against my ear, my shirt and everything. So it's very bad. Hence, this is the biggest complaint I have on the IE200. The cable is no go, okay? It's the worst cable that I had, that I experienced, all right? But the comfort and fit, everything, fit might be subjective because this is very small. And if you guys have bigger ears, then maybe you guys might experience a little bit of sound leaking, okay? So I don't have a very big ear, but I do have a little bit of sound leak as well. Maybe just need tip roll, and it's very light, all right? So let's go with the comparison. This IE200 is selling at $150, a very competitive price point, okay? A price range. You have a lot of very scary thing out there, I would say. So it's good that they tried the attempt to this price point, but I would say that you see you have something like maybe the C Audio Yume, okay, C Audio Yume, or the Midnight, which is also quite technical. All right, then you have the Tanshim Hana, okay, Hana, the 2021 version. You have what you have the Kato, okay. So there are a lot of good stuff in here, which is tuned quite fun. All right, like quite fun. Like you have Kato, you have a good bass. If I remember correctly, Kato bass is not that bad, but I'm not sure which nozzle that I use. And Hana, I just love Hana and the Tanshim signature vocal presentation on those. Yume, the smoothness of it. Okay, so it is very, very competitive. But what is this for? I would say this is for those if you like to have a little bit of monitoring kind of sound signature, or you like to have fatigue-free listen all day, very easy to come with, very easy to keep, and just bring out to go with you, that kind of everyday carry IEM. Maybe this one is the one to go. I think this can take a little bit of abuse as well, because the case is in plastic, so it won't be, I would say, stretched so easily. So will I recommend it? I would say yes. Okay, in a sense. Okay, who do I recommend this to? If you guys are new in this game, okay, if you are new in this game, if you are not from the IEM world, okay, you don't know about all this C Audio, this Tanshim, all this Moondrop. If you don't know all of this, okay, all you know is Sony, okay, all you know is with Samsung, AKG, okay, maybe, okay, this is the one for you to go with, okay, because this will give you that faith, okay. This is branded, okay, this Sennheiser, so has some faith in it, and I would say it's not too bad, okay, it's not too bad. Everything is just quite smooth and quite fatigue free and quite good in technicality as well. So I would say just that the competitive is just too competitive, all right, just too competitive. Maybe not for me, but a lot of people might like the signature of this. So that's all for this very short review of this IEM. Thank you again to my friend who loaned this to me. So that's all for the short video today. Thank you guys. Please like and subscribe so that I can do more content for all of you, and please stay tuned. Goodbye.